June 3rd, Wednesday, 2020. Exactly 5 years to the day, because it was June 3rd, a Wednesday, 2015, that my son Jackson Fowler took his life. I am currently walking down his path to where I found him, to where I built a sanctuary. Actually, me and some friends, very close, good, dear friends, built a sanctuary. I came by the other day and it was pretty destroyed, but I do thank the person who made the little garden and still plopped the heart up for me. I did come today and revamped it. I like to come to his tree, especially on his death day. It reminds me of the pain he was in, and it reminds me how much I love him and how much he loved me. So this is the tree. As you can see, the heart had its better days. I'm hoping somebody with a creative, personality like mine can help me make a new one. It doesn't have to be 4 feet big. I do want to put something in place so that it can be memorial and still be a sanctuary for people to come and escape and enjoy nature and get out of their heads. Get away from society, because society can be so cruel. And especially right now with this COVID-19 thing, social distancing, what a perfect thing to do. Go for a walk in the woods. There's not a single soul around, look. Oh, not a single soul. But there's a beautiful brook. So come here and listen to the water, listen to the birds. I've had so many birds singing to me today. It's been fabulous. However, I've also had a lot of mosquitoes, because Jackson likes to, joke me with mosquitoes. So lots of musk oil, bring lots of off. Lots of really good stuff, because it is quite mucky here and it's quite wet here, but it's beautiful. And if you listen right now, can you hear the birds? Can you hear the river? Isn't that lovely? Can you imagine waking up to that every morning? Just the sound of nature. The trees are happy, birds are happy, water's running smoothly. This is what I plan to do with Jackson's Journey Sanctuary. This is what I want to do. I want to offer people this beautiful, peaceful reconnection with the universe and reconnection with nature and reconnection with themselves through nature. And not have to worry about whether or not they can afford it. That's the problem. We all worry about money. Then we all think we have to have this big house and this beautiful car and all the toys. Well, you don't need to have all that stuff. There's so much glory in just being one with nature, one with the universe. Those of you who suffer with depression, I too suffer with depression. Unfortunately, depression is all about all the negative emotions. It gives you all the negative thoughts. The pain, the grieving, the sorrow, the anxiety. Will society accept me? Am I doing the right thing? Well, in nature, it accepts you for who you are, which is what we should all accept each other for, is who we are. It's what we need. Like, You come to the woods, and I'll tell you today, rough day. 5 years, I haven't stopped missing my son. I've accepted him in his new form. I embrace him. He hugs me all the time. He's there when I really need him. I talk to him all the time. I don't care if people think I'm crazy. I still talk to him because he's there. He is there. And he shows it in so many ways. My little grandson, Lucix, reconnected our family. And I know it was a gift from Jack. Oh, I see Jack in him all the time. I definitely see his mom, but oh my God, I see Jack in him all the time. And it's lovely. It's lovely to know. So imagine if I wasn't here, which I almost wasn't. My grandson never would have got to meet me, and I never would have got to meet him. And we have such a wonderful bond, and to watch my daughter bloom into the most beautiful mother ever is amazing. Like, amazing. And I'm not just bragging. She's really good at it. Love her to pieces. My kids are my biggest accomplishment. Through all the times that people thought I was a failure, or I was going to be a failure, and I was a bad apple, and I was a black sheep, and I couldn't do anything right. Well, you know what? I know I raised my kids right, because I raised my kids with love. So much love. That it hurt. But it's supposed to. Just remember that. You can't have the good without the bad, but it's okay to have the bad. Just don't repeat the bad. You know, that's why we make mistakes, is so we can learn and not do it again. It's so peaceful out here. All I can say is every time I look at this tree, I see Jack. And that's part of my PTSD. But I see me holding him afterwards, holding him in my arms as if he's sleeping. And that's how I get through it. I got to hold him one last time, and I knew he was there with me. And I can think back to that, and I can feel that when I'm here. I feel his presence here. And it's so loving. But I need to say, those of you who think suicide is the answer, it's not. You have to fight for that next day. Because someone loves you. And it hurts to lose the one you love through suicide. So please, if you're having bad thoughts, talk to someone, talk to anyone, talk to your guiding spirit, talk to anybody who will listen. And there's lots of people out there who are going through the same thing as you who will listen, and they will help you, and they will support you. Just remember, there is someone who loves you. Even if it's only one person, it's someone who loves you, who needs you to be here. And it's not your time yet. Life can get better. It all depends on how you choose to live it. Don't worry about what society's saying or thinking about you. Just be you and enjoy being you and love who you are. And do not dwell on the things you've done that people have gone and shamed you for, because you know what? Screw that. See, the mosquitoes are attacking me again, and I already sprayed like a whole can of musk oil on me. Thanks, Jack. My advice? Try to stick it through. I don't regret anything I've done, and I've done a lot of things. But you know what? It made me who I am, and I like who I am. And it made me stronger and more knowledgeable and wiser, especially after turning 51, like, right? So this COVID thing, isolation, not easy, but at least we have internet. But the other thing is, with those families who now have to spend time together, it's a great time to reconnect with your family and really get to know your children and really get to know your spouse and really get to know your partner and whoever else is living with you. Because you know what? They're there and they're isolated. So reconnect, get to know them. Especially you parents, get to know your kids. Because school is a pain in the ass. Honestly, it's bullying. You'd think that'd be out the door by now. No. Like, school is one of the hardest things for kids. Trying to live up to standards, which we shouldn't even be going through in school anymore. So, but yeah, perfect time to reconnect with everybody. A lot of people aren't working. A lot of people are renovating and building things. Well, you know what? Get your other family members involved. Get their opinion. Get them to teach them how to do it. Teach them how to cook. Oh my God, definitely teach them how to cook. Teach them how to analytically think. Oh, that's a good one. Play board games. Do some karaoke. Get to know yourself. It's a perfect time to get to know yourself. And once you like yourself, you'll enjoy your own company. And then you can tell depression to just go away. I've embraced my depression. We're friends. I tell it to, F off all the time. Not today. It'll try to make me think that I was a horrible mom. It'll try to make me think that it was all my fault. It tries to make me think that, oh, I can't do anything right. And then I'll look back at myself and I'll say, you know what? I really can't do everything right. But who cares? As long as I'm learning or trying to, because you know what? Nobody's perfect. But if you've got a good heart and lots of love, it's all that matters. If we were perfect, we wouldn't be at war, or would we? Too many perfect people could be very scary. I'm going to go with that. So stay flawed. Learn to love your flaws. Embrace who you are. Embrace your flaws. Embrace you. Embrace your love. Your uniqueness. Because you know what? We're not supposed to be the same. Our uniqueness is what makes us special. If you watch all the other animals, they're not all the same. They look the same. But when you watch them, they don't always act the same. I should know, I have 8 cats, and boy, do they have some serious personality issues. Should really just make videos. I could probably make a lot of money just, giving them voices and giving them videos. But anyway, I just wanted to share with you my journey on going to Jackson's tree on his 5th day, and to share some thoughts. So I really hope you guys will help me with my GoFundMe, because Jackson's Journey Sanctuary is exactly this. Walking through the woods. Never mind the helicopter. But listening to the birds and fighting off the mosquitoes and talking to the trees and giving the love to the universe and nature, and yeah, this is how we all should be living. Peacefully. I will make it happen. Hopefully I'll get help to make it happen. But Jackson's Journey will arrive. It will happen. Jackson's Journey Sanctuary will be... I won't give up on it. I'll find a way. I hope you guys can help me. So, I'm sending all my love. I wish you all the best. And I'll try to stay up on these videos I was going to planly make. And yeah, notice my hair is actually growing. Not bad for shaving it last year. Oh, so all my love, stay safe, and remember to talk to somebody. You're not alone. People are out there, and they're willing to help because they feel your pain too, and I know you feel theirs. Love you.